Good morning, people. I'm Axel, and today it's something a bit special about those mock reviews. So, if you know about Slender Man or Jeff the Killer, you know they're both creepypastas. So I decided to make some creepypasta mocks. So let's start with the first one. First, I decided to make the seed eater. And the face was not a big deal to make. The most complex part, I think, would be the legs. And I made him from spare parts. So here's the seed eater. I'll put his story in the link below, just to see it better, just to know about it. But something that I know about the seed eater is that it's some kind of a mutant bird that was founded by a man that fed him with children. Well, that's kind of weird. Good thing I'm not a children anymore. So yeah, and sorry for the bags sticking out. I just didn't know what to do about a lot of the bags that I had free, so I said that I shall use these ones. And the face, it's a golden bionicle piece, a golden armor from the bionicle stars. So his articulation has an actual kind of weird knee joint. Then he has an ankle joint, as well as the arm and the hand. The head does not move, which is awkward because I always do mocks that have a head joint, but this one does not have. Next, okay, the seed eater was actually my third of the favorites that I had. Next would be Eyeless Jack. I don't know that much about him, but he really kind of looks cool. I heard that he got blind in a day when he woke up, and I don't know why. So here's Eyeless Jack. I tried to make a bit of a bit of his scars that he had. I think that are scars, not sure. And yeah, Eyeless Jack, the only part that was the most complex one to build, the hardest to build was his face. Because I'm not that kind of guy that always likes to do head customization. It's all made of blocks that has a handpiece inside. And I really think his face really looks good. Now because he's blind, I heard that he's wearing a black hoodie and walking around and killing people. Because I think he wants to find the one that did this to him. Not sure about him. Yeah, I don't know why he's killing people. Jeff the Killer it's really weird because on 13 years old all that happened to him. And then Jane the Killer, I think it's his sister. Whatever. Let's move on to my favorite, and I think it might be yours as well. It's the big ass Slender Man that cannot even enter in the frame. Oh my god, he's very tall. Really took an hour and a half to build him. And this guy built him because I really like to play Slender. I finished the game, but Slenderman never scared me. Okay, only in my childhood. So let's look a bit closer to his articulation. And a thing that I observed on all of the people that make a Slenderman mock is that they forget always about the tie. Something that I didn't. And you're wondering, where are his tentacles? Well, I'll go in that in a second. And of course, some people use a lot of complex and building faces. I only use a Tuanuva shoulder pad in white for his face, so not a big deal. Yeah, and the whole leg assembly was the hardest to build. The legs and the arms and the foot actually was not that complex. I saw a mock, Shadow65's mock, or the new channel called Clockwork Tempest, doing this as the front part. The back part I just built by myself. This is the only part that I took from another builder. I just borrowed it. And then his arms. A bit of finger articulation. And good thing, he even has a wrist. And the bad thing is that you cannot move it. You just have to unpeg it and peg it back like that. If you want to make like a stop motion stuff. I don't know what you would like to do, Mr. Slendy. So let's get down to his articulation. The arm I already showed. So the upper part of the arm has a ball joint. The head is also on a ball joint. The leg has a ball joint here, a swivel at the knee, as well as the ankle. So you can only pivot forward and back. On the sides, not possible. And I really need to tighten needed to tighten his joints. He won't stay if you won't put a bit of paper inside. Yeah, so that's all. And I said you about the tentacles. He has 4 tentacles that are coming from his back. So I'm just adjusting my lighting. So I just have some Hero Factory parts in here that will fold up. We'll have to unfold. And then these parts. And here's Slendy with his tentacles. I don't know why I was even scared of him when I was smaller. I was on a campfire with my friends and my dad said the story of Slenderman and I really got scared of him. You know, when you're looking at a Lego creation that you made about your biggest fear, you're kind of thinking why I was even scared of him. Whatever. Let's get a big shot of him. It's really hard to put him in frame, oh my god. I think he's the tallest Slenderman mock. Okay, one of the tallest Slenderman mocks. And some people made him a bit bulkier than it's supposed to be. I really tried to make him thin as possible. So I really used a lot of parts on him. I think he has a good pan of pieces. So let's take a group shot of my creepypasta mocs. Oh, sorry. And you know why I built these mocs? Because I have a request from my friends at school. So in my classroom, my teacher of my maternal language told us to to tell stories about creatures that we know, and if it's possible to make some maquettes, some some figures of them, or at least some paper, or at least to print them on paper. So I decided, some of my friends told me, "Teacher, Alex can do creepypasta stories." Really? What ones? I heard he's an expert on Slenderman, and a bit on Eyeless Jack. And I said, "You forgot that I also liked the Seed Eater." "Yeah, sure, put that guy in there." Put it there. I think it was one of the funniest requests to make. Wish me luck. I hope I'll get a 10. If I not, well, don't care. A B, it's enough. Or I mean a A. I don't really know how works this American system. I'm just taking the European one. I think I'll have to show you how everything looks when I started to build all of these 3 mocs. Well, yeah, I'll take you to look. And I have to take this out of the way. So here it is. A whole bunch of pieces. A box that I really need to take out. So then I tried to make a guy that was tall and no hands. Was looking like a demon. But then I thought, nah, it does not look good. And I tried to build a rake by using these pieces. But it didn't even work. Yeah, so I didn't know what other creepypasta mocs I could build. I have much more pieces, but not in here. And the bad thing is that I have so many parts, and I only have just a bit of mocs. That's the crappy part. Oh look, a shield with my nickname in there. Yeah. And something that I found in my basement would be this. Really need to find some parts of it. And I cut two heads. Paro and Evo. I really don't know what else to build. You know, I think I will look a bit on the creepypastas much more. But I'm not going to build Jeff the Killer. In my classroom, Jeff the Killer, or in my school, Jeff the Killer is the worst of them. It's the ugliest. It does not look cool. He has the suckiest story. Okay, the weirdest one, but the most boring one. I might be building him. Don't know, but I kind of feel like I want to. So he's wearing black pants with a white shirt, and he has a katana. Would this be good as a katana? No, I don't have katanas here. Shuck. This sucks. So yeah, I'll contact you later if I will have much more creepypasta mocs to do. Let me take a group shot of them, and then let's end this video right now. Two pieces of candy. One failed. So yeah, see you guys next time.